Hello, this is the Goddess Tribe Tarot and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to get some messages from Spirit. We don't have a script, we're just going to pull some cards and see what comes out. This is a general collective message, so there will not be a picker card for this. So grab yourself a nice drink or snack and get cozy. And let's get into it. Sorry, my chair is a little sticky today. We are doing live shuffling, as always. Okay, so your first card is Connect with Crystals. You know what? Actually, let's put this in here. So your message of self-love for today is to connect with crystals. This could give you the opportunity to meditate and focus your energy in a specific way with a crystal, gemstone, or rock that you enjoy. I'm gonna get another card for that one. I want to know if there's some information. And we have Nourish Your Temple. There. All right. So take some time to meditate, connect with some special crystals, focus your energy, and nourish your temple. This could be eating something, doing some heart healing, some chi movement. And on the bottom of the deck, this came twice actually. You have Burning Bowl Ritual. So I'm actually going to put this up there with it because it did come out twice. Some of you might be inclined to do some Burning Bowl rituals, some magic work with some nice crystals that are going to be focused on your health, your appearance, your body, your wellness. And we're going to get a spell card. To go with that. What spells are the angels working with you? There's a lot of blue energy in this card, so you may really need to focus on the way that you are communicating, especially with yourself. And with this nourish your temple here, I'm thinking the way that you talk about your body and think about your body and your appearance and your health could really use some light healing energy. Not light healing, but like lighten up and do some deep integrative healing. These spells that your angels or that spirit is working with us on. The first one is get promoted. And this actually also contains a crystal. So if you want to take a screenshot, here it is. It says, although green aventurine is traditionally used as a healing stone, it also carries unusual properties to help open doors in the business world. If you are tired of your job, want a promotion, or merely seek to better yourself, this stone will unblock the career trains and give you a wealth of opportunity. Cards don't want to stay up. We also have make a marriage stronger. So here it is if you wanted to take a screenshot. It says cast this spell if you're looking to create or maintain a strong, lasting relationship with your spouse. Okay, honestly, what is your deal? So oh my goodness. No, you freaking didn't. Just give me a second while I grab all of my Some of you might be feeling out of sorts lately. Like things just aren't going your way. Let's get a card about that. Bless and protect a home. So if you need to take a screenshot of that one. There are many ways to bless and protect a home, but none is better than twining hematite with clear quartz. Together, these crystals create harmonious energy, leaving the house free of all things negative. See that? There you go. All right, so this one, um, I'm going to assume that you took a screenshot of each one of these. So we'll just go over the incantation. So for get promoted, the incantation says, change afoot, a new job I'll find, my working life I leave behind. With good intent and crystal pure, new life, new job will come to the door. So you may want to connect with crystals or gemstones in order to help you with your work life and focus your energy. Really meditate on what it is that you want. Make a marriage stronger. These symbols of love shall always entwine our hearts and souls forever divine. Nourish your temple, coming out with make a marriage stronger. For some of you, this is absolutely about marriage and how working on your personal well-being and focusing on your physical body and health will help you improve your marriage. For those of you who don't have a marriage and you might be looking to bring love into your life, focus on how you can better take care of yourself and love yourself better, energetically and physically. And turn a blind eye to the things that you don't like about yourself. If you're having issues with your physical appearance, work on the things that you can work on. But if there's something that you cannot change, then turn a blind eye to the things that you don't like and really infuse that area with more love. And bless and protect a home. I bless this home with all that is pure. Joyous light resides in the walls. Positive energy from ceiling to floor in every room and every door. Comes out with burning bowl ritual. So you may want to do a burning bowl ritual to help rid you of old negativity, old negative things, and to help protect your home and to really infuse the energy of yourself and your home with this fiery, strong light of protection. And just as a bottom of the deck, it says headaches, migraines, and sinus problems. So take a screenshot if you'd like to. If you suffer with head pain, this spell will clear your mind and help release any negative blockages or tension contributing to your pain and discomfort. And the incantation that went with that was clear my head, release my pain, so I can be healthy once again. With magical power, I bless this tea, dispel this ache, remove it from me. All right, so let's get some messages from Spirit. You might want to connect with yellow energy. Okay, the card that came out was Hope. fulfillment, High Priestess of Air message. And I think we'll get one more. You guys are definitely hoping for something, wishing for something to come in, something that will be fulfilling. Wanting to be able to indulge yourself. Your thoughts might be getting in the way. Really needing to clear your thoughts and align them with what you want. You could be receiving messages from someone or just signs from spirit that are trying to come in to let you know something. And you're really looking for belonging. Some of you might be up late at night thinking about where you belong and where you don't belong, wanting to just fly away and go somewhere that feels right for you. So, in the past, you might have been focusing on the climax, the exciting outcome you were hoping for, really focusing on how fulfilled you were going to be once it comes, really thinking about it, putting that message out there to the universe and feeling like it belongs to you. In the present, you have believe in the impossible, and you have nothing will come of this situation. Can you see that? So in the present, you are sort of in a bind spot where you want to believe in the impossible, that anything can happen, but you're also feeling like nothing is going to come from these things. Like you're not going to get what you want. Nothing's going to happen. You just need to give up on it. But there is this underlying energy of believing the impossible, because anything can happen. In the future and moving forward, your angel guides are telling you that confidence is your key to success. And on the bottom of the deck, you have hold your vision. I'm gonna put that up. Oh my goodness. These are vines. Bear with me, please. There we go. So your angels are asking you to have confidence that you will succeed in what it is that you want, and to just hold your vision for what you want. You also have balanced spirituality with practicality. So hold your vision and maintain that energetic space for what it is that you want, whilst also being practical and taking practical action towards what it is that you actually want and are hoping to achieve. Right, let's get some tarot. Oh, you also had this card, focus. So aim your attention and focus on what it is that you do want. Try not to let insecurities overcome you. Okay, I know it's really difficult to wake up and maybe feel overwhelmed or inundated with crappy thoughts or physical realities that aren't what you want them to be. But try to clear that from your mind and don't focus on them. Focus on the things that make you happy. And with this nourish your temple, and I'm getting a lot of physical energy about your body and your appearance, the way that you look and how you feel about yourself. Really try to focus on loving yourself regardless of what you look like. And wherever you are in your personal journey with your 3D self, your health, your appearance, your money, even the people in your life that love you, try to focus on good things instead of dragging yourself down with bah humbug energy. And I know that sounds like I'm not taking it seriously, but I mean honestly, sometimes we wake up and we just have that bah humbug energy about ourselves and our situation, and that energy really doesn't help. So let's get some tarot. First, we're going to get some tarot messages about these cards here, and then we're going to get some more messages. So, tarot for... Ooh, there we go. Tarot card for hope. Working with positioning my microphone in different spots today, so if the audio sounds different, then that is why. Okay, your tarot card for hope is the Six of Air, and what it's saying is that one second. What it's saying is regarding your hopes, your thoughts, dark and light, aligned and not. They help to create a magical frequency between you and what you are hoping for. And in the darkest times when you feel like you're losing hope, is when you actually need to hold on to it the most. And I know for sometimes it can feel like hope is just a trick that's being played on us. But, I'm getting this message of, sometimes those beautiful dreams you have for yourself do come true. And you need to focus on the potentiality of what could be wonderful instead of focusing on the specific dreams that may not have come to fruition. Like, really align your thoughts align your thoughts wisely and fill them with love. For fulfillment, you have the Four of Air. You can see that. Um, this is the Four of Air. The clock is on this is pointed to nine o'clock. Interesting. Um, so 9 o'clock at night might be a actually doesn't have to be night. Just 9 o'clock night or day could be a significant time for some of you out there. Um, this is a time, so you have time to really sort out your thoughts and plan your next step to get what it is you want, and also to not rush the process. Um, you really need to master your thoughts. Your thoughts are coming out real strong. So far, you've got um, three, like five different cards that allude to your perspective, your thoughts, your beliefs. Um, I'm seeing that what you see with your eyes in the physical realm and what you are trying to create inside your mind and old thoughts. I'm seeing it's like there's a chaotic restructuring where half of you is looking at what is and being logical and maybe perhaps cynical. And then the other half of you is looking at what could be and really dreaming of the fulfillment of something that you want. Um, I'm also seeing that some of you might be working with issues of addiction. And this could be any kind of addiction. This could be substances, behaviors, people, lifestyles, etc. You being asked to take a step away from the addictive things and give yourself a break, like a peaceful break. so I'm drinking this is what I'm drinking today. I got something yummy here. But I just got this message of some of you are spilling the tea to yourself about yourself. Like you might be your own worst enemy where you have a conflicting thought perspective, like the demon on your shoulder that is really really loud and might take the voice of like like a nightmare where people are talking crap about you and looking at you a certain way, and you might be imagining and envisioning all these things that really counteract what it is that you are actually trying to create. So maybe your thoughts have not been fulfilling, and when you do try to be fulfilling about it, it feels like they're broken or they're not strong enough. And you're being asked to just really learn how to breathe, because as you change your primary thought process, your self concept, the ways that you believe and see yourself and your capabilities and where you're at in life and your situation, the more that you change those narratives, those old scripts, beliefs, and perspectives, the more that those old things will fight harder to maintain control. Like a grizzly bear fighting to keep its territory and losing. And the more that it loses, the more angry and furious it becomes to maintain that control and that hold. And you just need to be like water and wash away all that old crap and just keep washing it away until you're not hyperfixating on the realities of what is. You're filling your internal being with a higher quality thought, with more light and love, so that your thoughts are peaceful and fulfilling and grounded, where you are creating. Sorry, I want you to see these different things here. These are like your thoughts, the foundational pillars and cornerstones of your thoughts and your mind, and then how that all connect to each other, physically and energetically. It's like saying this can be a coffin. Your thoughts can be the death of you, can be a coffin of decay, or they can be a diamond hard foundation of prismatic potential. I'm getting Sailor Moon here. For those of you who like Sailor Moon, shout out. Okay. But some of you need to turn your thoughts from a decaying coffin of um, shards to a diamond hard prism of indomitable potential and belief in yourself. Your tarot card for the High Priestess of Air is Union, and this is a gorgeous card. I don't know if you can see that, if it's a hot diggity. That is a beautiful card. I don't know if you can see from here, but these colors are very similar. You've got a lot of green, A lot of yellow and gold here with hints of blue and purple. So for those of you who are doing color therapy, those are some very strong, important colors for you. So yes, your thoughts need to be united with who you need to create a unity within your thoughts, within the way that you see things and believe things. I'm actually going to read from the books. Pardon, I'm going to read from the books. We're going to get High Priestess of Air. I want you guys to hear what it says. You have drawn the symbol of the vampire High Priestess of Air, the goddess of rational thought. Logical thinking, reason, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by my vampire High Priestess of Air. Now is the time to think before you act. You are blessed with a wondrous mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is the moment to have reasonable conversations and to make calculated decisions. Yeah, so you need to be very clear and reasonable and logical about your thoughts, even if you need to be maybe illogical about them. Like if you're focusing on logic and what is to the point of cynicism, then you can clear that and logically be like, okay, what it is that I want to create, and are my thoughts in alignment with that? Because if they're not, then there is dissension within you and your mind and your beliefs and your body, and there's a mind body connection that is so important. So your mind needs to connect with your body in a way that is united and strong, because it's, even if this has pertain to work, right, or like building a house or something, if your mind says that you can't do it, well then when you wake up you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm so tired, I can't do this. I can't build that garden today, I have no energy. Your thoughts say, I'm not going to get promoted, so I'm just going to hate work and that's it. And let's say you're trying to improve your health or your appearance in some way, and you wake up and you don't look or feel exactly the way that you want to. So your thoughts say, well, I mean, I might as well just hate myself forever and give up on this. But if what you actually want is the better health, the better appearance, you need to tell yourself, and your body will respond with positivity, like, all good things are coming to me right now. My body is undergoing strong shifts of change right now, and I'm excited about them. I'm going to get a promotion. And even if it's not a promotion at this job or with this financial venture, an opportunity or an inspiration is going to come up, and that will yield me the promotion or upgrade to my finances or whatever that I want. Or um, what kind of union do I want with my significant other? And how can I focus my thoughts and my actions and the way I communicate with that person towards that? How can I communicate with my significant other about our relationship in a way that tells them what what do I want, what do I need, and how can we come to a united front about the things that we are differing about. I mean, especially regarding relationships. Look at this. You've got two different, this looks like Aries, but like dragon. Like if you turn Aries into a dragon, this is what it would look like. Um, and it's like they're different, and they come from different places and different perspectives, um, different colors, different faces. Oh my God, they have different faces. I don't know if you can see really, really close, but even their faces, you look at their facial profiles, the way they look is different. And especially for relationships and to be able to come together to create this united front and plan, so we communicate about what we each want and how we can get the best of both worlds together to create from one side to the other side, and then we meet in the middle and then align. You see, I don't know if you see all these chakras, and there's this butterfly of transformation, and there's two dragons. This is the year of the dragon, so this is significant for you this year if you're watching it during the year of the dragon. um, Brings really big, powerful changes and transformations and upgrades. And there's this, I believe it's a hawk, and you've got wolves and these two fish meeting in the middle, and it's saying you don't have to fight each other, right? And also it's like seeing different perspectives. One of them rules the sky and the other rules the land, and between the two of them there are these fish which rule the oceans and the waterways and the rivers. And it's like this all-seeing eye is like, you can be king or queen of your own territory without having to worry about all the other territories. I don't know why that came out, but for some reason it was important. um your thoughts need to be united with what it is that you want. You need to be able to come together with the different aspects of what you're seeing and come to a compromise in the middle. This is what I want. This is what is. How can we use our thoughts and our connection to the physical manifestation of that? Like, if if you're trying to create a change in the 3D in some aspect, but it hasn't shown up, you can align your thoughts and your actions to maximize the potentiality of that manifestation coming. And in the meantime, focus on creating a harmony with your thoughts about what actually is. I don't know. I feel like I'm going around in circles for that, but it's, I don't know. There's something there. On the bottom of the deck when that came out, you had um, the Ten of Earth. You also had the Nine of Fire, but in this deck, the Nine of Fire for me is like aligning your third eye, your throat, your heart, and your sacral chakras, and creating this alignment in your energy so that your third eye and your sacral chakra can work in tandem to give you the strongest guidance. And then your heart and your throat chakra will be able to do that internal work, because your throat chakra isn't just about the way you communicate with others, it's the way you communicate with yourself too. And how can you align your internal and external voice to reflect what is truly within your heart and your soul, and so that your energies will be aligned and united, so that you will eventually be able to actually see what is in your heart. Um, and you know what? She's got this this thing on her finger. I thought it was oh goodness, I thought it was like divine scales coming to bring balance, which is, it could be one of the hidden messages there, but it's also a divining pendulum that depicts different phases. And everything has the phase where things are growing, the phase where it is full, and then the phase where it gets smaller. Um, some of you might be going through some physical body changes, and you might be in disalignment either during the phase of growth or the phases of um, waning, like where things are like waxing on and then waxing off. And regardless of where you are at, there's a phase in what's going on with you where you want this fulfillment, so that whether things are waxing, full, or waning, you'll be able to handle that with real empowerment, because you'll know that everything's going to be okay no matter what. But some of you are really working on getting to that point, because there might be this happily ever after, this desired outcome that your heart is yearning for, but you're either disaligned with the waxing on phase or the waning phase, and just still waiting for the fullness to come in. And this is sort of like the changes a woman's body goes through during her menstrual cycle, where certain parts of her menstrual cycle, there's growth and then there's fullness. And then as she comes into her period, uh, the body changes and releases things. And like some body parts get more bloated, others like get smaller, and your hormones go through these waves. So for females out there, this is a really big message of learning to appreciate the phases and find joy in all of them, and being grateful and aligning your energy, so that the way that you communicate with yourself and others is truly reflecting what's in your heart, and that your third eye and your sacral chakra are really truly aligned to help you get those messages from your higher your psychic self. The sacral chakra is, for a woman, it's located in your womb area, and for males, that's the same area that it would be for you. So between the belly button and your pubic area, situated right in the um, sort of the middle section between your hips, depending on where they're located underneath your belly button, your lower hips. And with this union card, which actually also depicts chakra work, you want to allow this divine flow of water. If you can see this, eye is like crying. But this is sort of like an all-seeing eye of divinity that is like a pipe giving you access to its divine sources, and it's coming in through your crown chakra. Oh no, that's not your crown chakra. Oh, I'm not sure what that's called. It's like your I don't know, your psychic chakra, and then your crown chakra, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. With these fish here, and I'm seeing that you really need to work on emotional balance, because it does undermine your root chakra, which is sort of like your connection to the 3D, to your physical body, to the energy that you use to create 3D earthly things. And your emotions can either fortify and create balance through all the ups and downs, or it can undermine you and create imbalance and um, white rapids, if you know what I mean. Sorry, it took a long time on that one. You did get this message. Actually, I'm gonna take two from this one because I feel like this is important. I wasn't gonna take this one. I was just gonna show it to you, but now that I realize, um, okay. So, anyway, see, this is the eight, seven of fire, and in this deck, it's the seven of fire is depicting your connection to the psychic spiritual realm, where she's using divination and water bowl scrying and reflective, and using like scrying mirrors, and she's really connecting her oh my god, that's a moth. I love moths. Shout out to those of you who like moths. Okay. Put put a little butterfly emoji in the comment section below if you like moths, because I know someone who doesn't like moths. They like butterflies but not moths. I'm like, how? Moths are like butterflies in flannel pajamas. And if you live anywhere where you get snow, you know how awesome that is. Okay, flannel pajamas are fantastic. So shout out to moths out there, because they are our fuzzy brethren and they are fantastic. Anyways, I don't know where I came across that. But she's got her crown chakra, this all-seeing eye here, which sort of looks like her um angel chakra, which I feel like sends messages um through her top of her head here and out of her third eye to intuit it and help her connect more deeply with what her soul and the heavens wants her to know. And there's this snake here. It's really small. It might be a garter snake, but I was also hearing ball pythons. So for those of you who have those ball pythons, they come in different colors and they are just gorgeous. Some of you might have cats, butterflies or moths or snakes that you have as pets, which you maybe, if you saw my video about animal guides, we talked about animal guides in there. So some of you might have spiritual animal guides that are coming in. I don't know, that snake is really coming out to me. It's beautiful. And in my mind, this snake comes alive and it's this gorgeous bronze. And I don't know, there's something, if you see like a gorgeous snake, whether it's just a picture or an ornament or an actual snake, it's like a sign that spirit is really connecting with you as a friend. And there are messages that are being sent to you through spirit. And you're being asked to divine those spirits through whatever ways that you want. Your intuition and your psychic abilities are getting really big upgrades. These cats are coming out. They are fierce. Hold on. Of my phone. Um, right. The cats. Sorry, the cats. So these cats are protective. So whether you have cats or felines, or they are just spiritual energies, um, you see these cats also have their third eyes activated. So if you have cats or felines as a animal guide in your physical life, they're also helping you to connect with third eye energy through different messages. And I'm not saying that you're going to get Dr. Doolittle energy where you're suddenly going to start talking to your cat's leg and they're going to talk back to you. So if that happens for you, that's awesome. Let me know. But this could just be like where you might be sleeping and they'll be sleeping next to you or somewhere in the vicinity, and you'll both be sleeping and spirit will work through them to help connect specific dreams to you. Or if you're doing work with water or mirror scrying or meditative works, or I'm using pendulums or whatever, your animal guides, like your physical, like if you've got cats or snakes, they could be like, let's say you're doing one of these modalities and then your cat jumps up and just wants to be right all up near that in your business. And let's say it's happening more than usual. It could be because spirit is using them as a conduit, a living conduit to help bring you stronger messages. So for those of you who are doing really strong psychic works, you're getting lots of messages. So just try really hard to intuit them correctly and from a place of strength. Oh, underneath you had this is just coming out again. Align your chakras and your energies so that you are able to intuit these messages from a balanced mindset. Because you see, this one, he's holding it from the handle so it's not hurting him. And in this one, he's holding it from the blade so it is hurting him. So, balance your thoughts and intuit the messages you are receiving and the ways that spirit is communicating with you in a balanced way. I want to kind of an idea of what messages are being sent to you actually from Spirit. This is such a strong, oh, Lottie freaking da, y'all. Okay, we got the 7 of Earth with more chakra alignment energy. Man, this is gorgeous. This is the 7 of Earth, and this is one of my absolute favorite depictions of the 7 of Earth. He is meditating. He is not overdoing it. And he's letting the things grow. How can any of these things grow if he's always moving? If he's always on the move and always on the go, and he's not letting anything grow, then this tree doesn't have a chance to put down roots. And the roots don't have the opportunity to grow and create a good foundation and then suck up nutrients and resources to create this fruition and this cycle of growth. And he's got this fire that's sort of like when you have a wildfire and things must be destroyed in order to let loose new seeds of change and potential. And you've got right here where, what is this, we have no growth here through the winter, and then you have these blossoms in the spring, and then you have the green apples that you could use some now, but they're not ripe yet. And then you have the ripening of the apples, even so much as you can see the transition from red and green into full red, where they're ripe and wonderful. And then down here where it's starting to get splotchy, where they're overripe and now there's a change and there's no more fruit, but the leaves look really nice, and then down into winter again. So these changes are coming and these cycles are important. And you have this snake as well, again here. So for those of you who have snakes as pets or animal familiars, it's time to really connect with them. And some of you might have had snakes as guides and then rejected them, because snakes are often depicted as signs of evil with certain belief systems, and like seeing them as, yes, signs of evil or whatever, or how people are known to be snaky and stuff. But I feel like it's time to reclaim this snake as one of your animal guides. Especially for those of you who have loved them in the past and then allowed yourself to get tainted by society. If you've ever had a natural connection with snakes in particular, then really reclaim this, because they want to work with you and they want to protect you. You also have these horns here, but this is not Aries style horns. This is more Taurus style horns. Taurus is a bull. Bulls have horns. Mess with the bull, you get the horns, you know? All right, but it's very connected to your third eye and your crown chakra. A lot of your 3D growth is coming to you powerfully through your connection with spirit. But what I noticed is, so this card is a 7. This card is a 7. And on the bottom of the deck, y'all, you have another 7, the 7 of water. And this one in this deck is depicting a woman who is really at one. She's calm, she's centered, she's doing good. She's not over focusing on what's outside of her, but she's got her third eye open and she's letting these fish go around her, and she's just going with the flow. She's not trying to control the flow. She's just trying to control how she experiences that flow. Um, so I feel like the number 7 is really important. Some of you could be like, you know how for some people things happen in threes? For some of you, it could be happening in sevens, or you could be having a 7 personal year for your numerology, or like 7 good things are going to come in. Maybe 777 is important, like an airplane or something. Um, but you're getting these messages from spirit to be patient with your physical reality, your physical body, whatever abundance is coming in and growing for you, and really align your emotions and go with the flow, because spirit is going to guide. And if you can, I don't know if you can see, but the fire, this intuitive fire, is a very connected to these goldfish. I think they're goldfish. They could be koi. Um, which kind of reminds me of chi energy, actually. So your chi could be very connected to your emotions, and you can use these psychic, spiritual messages that are coming in through your third eye and sacral chakras and your crown chakra to um, really balance them and intuit them in the emotion before you allow them to direct you and your physical self. I'm seeing it sort of like you get this message, and then it comes through your emotions and then flows up and into your emotion, your physical body and your 3D. So right, because you have the spirit, which is all around you and within you, and then you have your physical self. But it's like you see these roots here. The roots get water from underneath, otherwise it can't grow. And I feel like that's what it's saying. You've got this energy above you and around you sending you messages like the sun, which stimulates this growth, but it can only grow if it has the proper amount of water and nutrients. And again, underneath that 7 on the bottom of the deck, you did have the 9 of air come in to reiterate that your third eye chakra and your sacral chakra are very powerfully linked. It's like your psychic intuition mixing or is responding with your physical chi um, battery source um, between your solar plexus and your root chakra, and you're connecting your heart to the ways that that is being experienced. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Okay, I wasn't gonna take this one, but then I saw it was a 7. So for belonging, one of the cards you got for that one is the 7 of air. So 100%, the number 7 came out 4 times. Wait, hold on. Did it come out in rows? Yes, burning bowl ritual. Magically connecting your a physical action, like writing things down and then burning them, is a physical way that you connect to spiritual energy through fire. And where else? You have 27 here, which the 2 is all about like balancing your emotions and being flexible but authentic and intuitive. And then you got the 7, which is about your connection between spirit and the mind and yourself. Oh, and on the bottom of this deck, you have the 1 and the 7, um, which is about, and since this one was a focus, it would say that you're focusing on yourself and how you can be your best self, but you're trying to do that from a place of spiritual and um, mindful growth. But with belonging, sorry, with belonging, you have the 7 of air, and the 7 of air often gets a bad rap in tarot, but because this deck doesn't depict that. For me, the 7 of air comes out in different ways, and for this one, it's talking not about the sneaky, shady ways that people hurt you or you hurt other people, which is often what the 7 comes out as for air. But this to me is about being strategic and intelligent, thoughtful, and um, uh, reasonable about how you are planning your next actions, your next step. And this, um, there's a card in one of my decks where there's a fair in the background, and this clown, I think it's the Halloween tarot. I'm gonna find it actually. I want you to see it. Bringing out the Halloween deck for this one, so I guess for some of you, Halloween could be very strong time for you. Something might have happened around Halloween, or something will be happening around Halloween this year. Halloween is also the witch's new year. Is also the Day of the Dead, so an energy that's coming out is like sort of between now and Halloween. Things that you thought were dead and gone might be coming up for you, and you're being guided to go with the flow and try to handle those situations from a place of really centered, thoughtful, intuitive, and physically calm, patient, and grounded position so that you can set yourself up for success when these old things that you thought maybe were ended or over or buried or done with might come back up again. There might be several things between now and Halloween that come up. But we're going to find this card. I want you to see the difference between them. Um, yeah, so I'm going to put this here so you can see it. That's a 7 of air. There's a book. So taking things that you've learned, as well as philosophy and things like that, with your third eye, and directing those thoughts with this is a sword, but could also be an athame, which is used to as a physical tool to direct things, but um it's also located in front of the heart. So aligning your thoughts and your heart so that they do not hurt you. They are instead directing efficiently and removing things that no longer serve you. And you've got um these spirit beads with the feathers on there. Some of you um really learning how to get your thoughts in order so that spirit can bring you what you're asking for. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can show you this one too. That's good. All right. So for the seven of air in this one, which is also known as Seven of Swords, for the Halloween tarot, this is the Seven of Bats. And if you notice, the fair is in the background. He's running away. He's got all these bats in a bag, and some of them are not in the bag, right? And he's leaving. And I know that the seven is often depicted as sneakiness and underhanded behavior and really being two faced. But to me, this one is sort of like it's your perspective that chooses, because sometimes I look at this card and I see, I don't know, he's left a pretty big opening for these bats. They're pretty happy. They're chilling. This is like a kangaroo pouch. They're in there because they want to be. And these ones are just flying, but they're not flying away over here and getting away or trying to attack him. They're flying with him. He's like the, oh my God, I just thought the mother of dragons. They're flying with her because they want to. She didn't steal those dragons. They're going with her by choice. But yeah, sometimes you give them a bag or a perch or something to hang out in when they don't want to fly, but they're still going with you. And I feel like this cat is going with him too. So I feel like in this situation, he's not packing up the entire fair and taking everybody's crap and leaving. He's got he's got what's his, and they're going with him. And there's a big opening. They could fly away at any moment whenever they want to, but they're choosing to tag along for the ride. And I feel like sometimes it's not just about and like yeah, maybe he doesn't want to leave during the daytime. Maybe he wants to leave at night because his things are nocturnal, or maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't want to be there anymore. Maybe he's just going out for a night walk. Like you don't know what's going on, right? There's not enough information for you to make a fair assessment that this guy is doing something bad or that something bad's happening. So then this guy is sort of here like this really wise, calm, let's take a calm, centered, discerning look at the situation and see if we can't come up with multiple perspectives that also fit the situation before we come to a decision. And then I wanted to show you this one because this is the four of air in this one, where he's really analyzing things and trying to make a decision based on good foundations and taking the time to clarify himself and like work through the crap, right? And then in this one, this is the four of bats for the Halloween tarot, and he's asleep, and the moon is smiling and there's still stars of hope, and these bats are sort of protecting him, and he's just taking the time to rest, clear his thoughts, feel good. This cat's there protecting him, maybe giving him messages through his dreams. But he's really he's resting. He's collecting himself, giving himself a break. So regarding the things that you want that are to fulfill that may not be happening, you might have to just reset your thoughts and give yourself a break. Oops. I want another card for this one though. Oops, that's too many. I didn't realize this reading was going to go on this long, you guys. I'm so sorry. So if you're still with me, you're a trooper. So what came out as a clarifier for this is where you belong. This sense of belonging is really about your perception. Um, you're, yeah, there's some message that really wants to come through about where you belong. You feel like maybe you don't belong anywhere, or what you want doesn't want you back, or what you're trying to manifest is supposed to belong to you. There's some message about that wants to come through, but it's not coming through. I'm gonna see if it's in the book. Give me a second. Okay, so some of the things that come through for this card, you've got it's not what we believe, but how we believe. Are you believing with an open mind, or are you believing with a closed mind? Yeah, I think that was it. Well, I'm gonna see what is on the. The message for this one in the deck, or sorry, in the book says, "My dear one, I know you have been searching your whole life for a sense of belonging, a feeling of home and acceptance. Come and enter the house of night, for when you choose this symbol, you have joined us in the community of beauty, friendship, and secrets only shared and known among my chosen ones. You are chosen to belong. This symbol also tells you that you are in the right place now. You are home. Be at home inside yourself. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. When you choose this symbol, know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, have chosen you." So Nyx is coming through to tell you that you belong to her. She has chosen you. She is a member of your goddess tribe. So when you think of all the gods, the goddesses in your goddess tribe, she is one of those goddesses in your tribe. When you think of um your goddesses as a tribe of motherly, womanly, feminine power around you, Nyx is one of those goddesses who has chosen you. Um, the card that came out with this one was masculine and feminine of fire. This is typically depicted as the page, but you are initiating this huge change within the masculine and feminine energies within you. And sometimes we can get too bogged down in one or the other. Um, how can you use your masculine energy to accomplish the things that your feminine energy needs? How can you use your feminine energy to nurture and transform your masculine energy into something that is refined and focused and usable and full of that warmth and creative passion and potential that you want? And how can you be strategic about what it is that you are trying to create and how source is coming in with you? Again, you've got some of this dragon energy, really powerful. Use the energy of this year as you're being um, given this sort of powerful upgrade, sort of filling your tank with a powerful new energy. And then be strategic about what you do with that. Um, hold your vision of belonging. Take the time to organize your beliefs and figure out what you believe and how you believe it. And then try to align your energies, both your masculine and your feminine energies, to maximize what it is that is being created. Because there is something that belongs to you, but you need to be more solid and grounded and um, uh, yeah, you need to be more solid and grounded in the ways that you view yourself and where you're at, foundation of your life, as well as what you want to create, because you have the freedom to create whatever it is that you want with whatever energy you want. And under the bottom of the deck, you have faith. So have faith in yourself. This one came up again. I'm just going to put this here since it keeps coming up. The 9 of Fire, which is like really focusing on your personal energy, raising it up, cleansing it, taking responsibility over your energies and how you motivate yourself and the actions that you decide to take. And yeah, so really align your energies and focus them strongly and have faith that what is being built and grown in your 3D your 3D self, the different keys that you're hoping to unlock, the people you want to connect with and create things with, the structures in your life, the flow of abundance that's coming in, um, the physical you that you are coming forward as is growing, and it's going to be really successful. It's going to need to have confidence that it's going to come in, and just master your energies and master your energies and use them powerfully to be your own ally. And we're going to get some last messages from the angels. Let's see, what are they helping? Oracle messages. So one of the things that your angels are helping you with is light ahead. They want you to know that light is ahead, good things are coming, and they're going to help bring them to you. They want to help you come into an awareness. You're going to become aware of something. Oh, you also have moon magic. So for those of you who are doing spells, especially those at nighttime or that follow the phase of the moon, they are helping you with that magic and those spells and the intentions you're seeing. And even if you're like, you go outside and you don't see the moon, but you make a little prayer or a wish or communicate briefly for a moment underneath the night sky, the moon is there even when you can't see it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they also want you to know that they are helping you at a crossroads. Sorry, there's a crossroads that your angels are helping you with, and the crossroads is with your Kundalini energy and your life path and soul alignment. So they are helping you realign your life path and soul alignment and help you with your Kundalini energy so that you are at this crossroads where you're going to be able to decide what you want to do and then go down that path, knowing it's the right path for you and that your energies are completely aligned with your life path and your soul, and whatever path you choose is going to take you somewhere really aligned. So let's get some messages in. Okay, so for light ahead, you got soulmate and guardian angel. So even when you feel alone and you're really sad, you have a guardian angel that's with you and it's going to be there for you no matter what you are going through. For those of you who have a soulmate or who are connecting with a new soul, there is good things that are coming in, and even for the bad things, you have a guardian angel that's gonna help you navigate them, even the sad things. So for those of you who end up going through a breakup or something, just know this is meant to be so that you can have something even better come in. For those of you who don't have anything or anyone at all, keep communicating with your guardian angels about what it is you want, and opening your heart to your guardian angels, because they are guiding a new soulmate to you, and there's going to be beautiful things coming in. For awareness, you have harmony and signs. Wow, that's fantastic. Um, oh shit, you can see it. Sorry. Oh, just give me a second so I can just the camera's equal. So you can see. This is awkward. Oh, man. I'm sorry, you guys. Well, you don't need to see the whole thing. Okay, so we'll just um there you go. Sorry. There you go. Bear with me, you guys. Sorry. There you go. Move this up here. You can see a little bit better. Oh, I should have stacked those cards. Whatever. There we go. All right, moon magic. All right, moon magic. Oh my gosh. Okay, moon magic. You got 3 cards. You got meditation, answered prayer. Oh, you know what? You got 4 actually. Self-acceptance and body care. So for those of you who are doing moon magic or spells or nighttime magic, really just kind of any spells, but especially following phase of the moon, um, your angels are helping you with those spells. And when you meditate on what it is you want and you pray for the things that you're seeking, these prayers are going to be answered. And especially as it pertains to self acceptance and body care. So remember, we had nourish your temple. And there's a lot of nudity. Get naked, y'all, and appreciate yourself. Oh my god. The good thing this is not monetized. All right. Nourish your temple. And you see these swirls of chi energy being cultivated. And how her heart is aligned with her crown chakra. Um, but yeah, so nourish your body, take good care of it. And meditate on how you can accept yourself more, because your prayers are going to be answered. The ways that whatever you're praying regarding your physical self, or the ways that you could appreciate yourself and care about yourself more, and take care of your body and like the way that you look and how you feel, those prayers are going to be answered. And um, for some of you, you need to meditate on how you can accept yourself more. You might be looking for acceptance from other people, approval, and um, attention from other people, but you need to learn how to accept yourself. Right. You also had divine timing come up on the bottom of your deck there. So when you do this magic and when you work with days of the moon, there is divine timing involved. So try not to be impatient. Meditate, focus on the prayer that you want answered, and learn to take care of yourself physically as well as mentally and emotionally. So crossroads, Kundalini energy, and life path zone 1. Sorry. So you are at a crossroads where your Kundalini energy is being affected because your life path and soul is going through an alignment, a realignment, and it's going to bring in miracles that are going to bring you some freedom. And you know what? I'm seeing that with these miracles and this new freedom that you have, there could be some new love. There could be, and it could be divinely guided. Um, and you're gonna be able to trust the process more. But it looks like there's going to be a bunch of things for you to celebrate that are going to be really excited. Um, Archangel Michael came through as well. I want to know, what does Archangel Michael have to say? Oh, balance. So Archangel Michael is coming in to help you create balance in your life. So if it feels like you are retreating away from people, or like you're like getting further away from what it is you want, it's only because sometimes you need to take a step back in order to be able to take a whole bunch of steps forward. Okay, so we've got divine timing, and this is your last message. Divine timing. What is divine source helping you with divine timing? You need to trust yourself. Your dreams have power. So there might be messages coming in through your dreams. You need to trust that those significant things are powerful. When you feel that pull, trust in divine timing. You got playfulness. and friendship. So when the time is right, you're going to be able to have fun. There's going to be new friendships. Another card for that. Definitely interesting. There's also support. We got trust again, so I'm just going to put that here. The time is right for you to get this support around you. And look, this is the Goddess Tribe Tarot, but look at this card. All these beautiful women and one dude coming in, surrounding you. Is that a dude? Oh, that's Father Time. Okay. This guy here is Father Time, and then you've got all these other female entities coming in as your support group. So you're male or female, your goddess tribe, your tribe of divine feminines in the spiritual realm, and maybe even in the 3D, you're going to have a support network working around you to help you. And they might be having a little fun with you. So if you feel like your chain is being jerked in a bunch of different directions, it might just be a bunch of rowdy feminine entities, goddesses, type energy working with you. Playfulness and a focus. So focus your energy, but have fun. Learn to be your own friend. You could have friendships coming in, new friendships, or just old ones that are coming in. Yeah, so there's new friendships that are emerging, and you just need to focus on how you can enjoy this and work on healing yourself in the meantime. When it's time to play, you'll know. And there will be friends that will come in to help you have fun and enjoy yourself more and do things. But in the meantime, focus on your healing. I want to know what the support is. Oh, okay. So this is the right time. So there's divine timing coming in to help you with all of this, but also this group of goddesses, of higher spiritual powers, your archangels, your spirit guides, your goddesses. They are coming in to tell you that they support your manifestations, and their intentions are to bring you things worth celebrating. You're going to celebrate. That's their intention. They want to bring you things that you are going to celebrate the manifestation of, and it's going to be things that are really supportive, that help you, that are good for you. Your spiritual growth is aiding this, and what's coming in is going to be true. There will be integrity. It will be balanced. When you celebrate, it will be like a gift from God. And for whichever ones of you, how some of you might have like felt like you needed God's forgiveness for something. Maybe you know what that is. Maybe you had no idea. Oh my God, I missed it. No, I didn't. You are being told that you are going to get God's forgiveness. Oh, and so for intention and truth and integrity, so your guides are helping you. Their intentions are to help you get what you are intending, but they're going to help you get it through a path of truth and integrity, and it's going to be really, really powerful, really powerful. But there's going to be lots of blessings, especially regarding romance and new ideas and inspirations. And there's going to be a new feeling of serenity developing within you. and for what it is that you're going to be celebrating that's going to be a part of your spiritual growth, and where you're going to be able to gain forgiveness from your spiritual, uh, your higher self, your God, or whatever, but also learning how to forgive yourself, and your childhood. Like maybe forgive yourself for the ways that you um, handled your childhood. But there's going to be new beginnings, and Michael is coming through to help you um, cut loose from things that are hindering your new beginnings, and also to help you clear the path for a really new good one. And there's a lot of information coming in through your dreams, especially while you're sleeping, but also saying that your dreams of abundance are going to be fulfilled. It's going to be really natural, it's going to be balanced, and you're going to be able to see in full view, like from a higher perspective. You're going to be able to look back on everything you're going through right now and study it and be like, that happened, and then this happened, and I'm feeling messages of serendipity. Sorry. And we're gonna guess what's a sign? I saw the sign. I opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. All right. So I want you to see here. There is magic flowing through her to create galaxies, and or even in reverse, where there is divine power flowing through her. So some of you think that you have to summon all of the power and energy and magic from within you in order to make this happen. What you're being shown is it's an exchange of energy. This universal, divine, magical, galactic energy is there for you to draw on and to move into yourself, and for you to draw upon to create what you want, because it's going to flow right back through you when you create stars and magic. So, or even when you draw upon that star energy to create new galaxies. Like it's saying that you are at one with this universal power, with the divine, with even like the fabric of the universe is there for you to pull into yourself to create beautiful things, because energy never dies. I'm going to get one more card for you guys. And this is going to be our last message. If you are still with me, thank you very much for your time. I thought this was going to be like a 30-minute reading. Psych. Okay. Last message from our divine source. Okay. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And I just want to see, the deck stopped in my hand like this, so I'm going to take the cards that are being split. So you're being led home, and you need to trust your intuition, and you do have this cosmic heart, and what you are devoted to, that you put that cosmic heart energy in, has a special potency. And you need to learn how to pray and make your life, it says, make your life a moving prayer. It says, like, I'm actually going to find it so that I can read it to you. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within, to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 and deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul's seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, to live life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life, to make your life one big moving prayer. So how can you make your life a moving prayer? Um, so as you focus on doing what it is that fills your heart, and as you follow your intuition, you're being led to this home, you're being led somewhere. And on the bottom of your deck, you had the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So right now, we are at the end of winter in the northern hemisphere. But when those times of winter come, embrace them, because as things decay and as space is created, there is also the opportunity to then plant a new garden, work on a new project, wait while things clear out so that new things can be created and born. You also have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. So stop and take the time to figure out, who are you? Because when you figure out who you are and you can just be that and do your life and your spiritual self from that position of authenticity, when you take the time to figure out what that is, you're serving yourself and its higher path, but you're also serving the universe and everybody around you by being authentic. And You have big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. I feel like I should read that one, so I'm going to read that one to you. It says, Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They are here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and to change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet, to take a breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, this card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's a reality. You're being asked, how are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? And I'm going to I feel guided to take 3 cards for advice from the House of Night deck again. So the advice from your cosmic source, you have strength. Learn how to create your own strength from within you, and then use that in grounded and strong, empowering ways to help yourself and others. Movement. I'm going to read that one actually. Spirit could be moving things in and out of your life, creating more momentum for you. This is a time of change and movement, and a symbol for wonderful surprises. If you've been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. I'm also getting you need to be your own warrior, and you need to learn what it means to be a protector of yourself and other people, and also to learn how to heal yourself and to be a space of healing for others. You have High Priestess of Fire. So this is all about your creative inspiration and actions. Um, what you're passionate about. It says, "My child, you have chosen the symbol of the vampire high priestess of fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon the high priestess of fire for inspiration and joy, and she will release you from the trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it is allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly." So, channel your energy um, with strength and create a version of you that is stronger and more resilient, and go with the flow and make moves when you feel like you need to make moves, or embrace change and transitions as they come. Sorry, too many cards in that pile. Learn how to move your energy effectively, especially those of you that are doing chakra work and work on your chi. Learn how to cycle and move that through your body more effectively. You need to summon up the courage to do things, but also summon what you want to you through strong, clear energy that flows. And um, you know, you can have different go from different one place to another, be completely different now than you were before. You can meet people that are different from you, but learn to appreciate the differences and the lessons that you're being taught. um, Learn how to be a new you with a new life, and to birth something into creation. I'm going to read that to you. Dear one, when you receive the symbol of the fledgling, know that you are blessed with a time of learning new things. This is a time for you to remember that you cannot know things until you experience them. Being in this evolving state means you may stumble a bit. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. Now is the time for being gentle with yourself as you step into your destiny to become the beautiful person you are meant to be. When the fledgling appears to you, it is a sign of new growth and wonderful new opportunities. Step forward with curiosity and a willingness to learn and discover. Um, yeah, you're becoming a new you and building a new life and learning new things and having new experiences that are gonna help you experience different transitions within yourself and around yourself. And so you need to really come at this from a place of clean, inspired, joyous, creative passion, not dark, angry, aggressive passion, right? So align yourself accordingly. And since I was reading off all the other ones, I decided I'll read off strength for you as well. So this is your last message. Sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everything else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. Yeah. Um, you are developing a new kind of strength, and you are going to go through experiences that will teach you how to be a stronger person and how to withstand storms and chaos with more strength. And you will start to understand things and the things that you deeply desire regarding your self-worth. Um, you're gonna come into this really strong inner strength that's healing and helps you get the things that you want for yourself that make you feel good about yourself from a place of um, not a dark place, but a better place where the things that you wish or are going to come in, and it's going to be a really cleansing and heartfelt place where you're going to feel really confident and really good about yourself and your 3D self. You're going to experience lots of differences and changes in like your 3D. So, and this is all earth-based things: your physical body, your home, your garden, your money, your connections physically with people, with love. There's going to be lots of changes, and you're going to have the choice to go in different directions. So just meditate on what it is you want, and then, you know, move through those choices and those experiences with strength and passion and creative joy that's exciting to have these new experiences and be this new person and invite new change into your life because uh, you're going to get the things that you want and you're going to have those stronger connections and you are protected, and this is going to connect you to your 3D and your non-physical self in whole new ways that are going to be really transformative. So instead of looking at what isn't coming with you in this situation and how the situation isn't working out right now, really believe in the impossible and have confidence and hold on to the vision, focus on it, clear your energy, align yourself with what it is that you want, and really learn how to go with the flow with a sense of integrity and flexibility. And those are our messages. I went way longer than I thought. And yeah, cut your losses and move on. Have compassion for yourself. Work on your personal growth and just be joyful about the things that are happening for you and the things that could happen. All right. Here is the reading. Let's go. Okay, you guys, that was our reading. Thank you so much for watching with me. If you got through the whole thing with me, that is wonderful. Thank you for your support. If you liked this reading, please like this video and comment down below if you enjoyed it and how it resonated for you. And, just thank you for being a part of my journey and letting me be a part of yours. If you wanted to subscribe to my channel, please do so. And I look forward to working with you again and I hope you come back. Bye.